you know, for the Champions League, there is going to be an Ajax this year. There is going to be a Tottenham this year. There is going to be a Lyon from last year. This year, it's Borussia Dortmund's going to be that team that's just not doing well in the league, but just wins in the Champions League and does really, really, really well. And Jurgen Klopp also will make it to the Champions League semifinals. So I believe, is Jurgen Klopp going to go up against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League final? And that's what many people will ask during the Champions League semifinals, which is true. It's true that last time we saw Chelsea Liverpool in the Champions League was back in 2005 when Liverpool won and made it to Turkey. And this year, what I see happening is when Ronaldo loses, it's like, oh, Ronaldo done. People think Ronaldo done. When he gets knocked out by Porto, when he gets knocked out by Lyon, and he gets knocked out by Ajax, which is a big reason why I think if the Juventus begin the 22 knockouts with Ronaldo, it probably would have to begin with the Leicester City Foxes. It would begin with Leicester City next to Ronaldo gets a preview back home over at England. It's Foxes and Juventus in Russia. They have Gematria of 24 and Leicester as Gematria of 96, which is the year 96. So that's why I believe Juventus will be up against Leicester for next year. But when we go back to Messi having a record-breaking year, there's one question that people are going to ask as Messi joins City and Ronaldo stays with Juventus is it the end of little Messi? Is it the end of Cristiano Ronaldo? Is it the end of them? Is it the time in the new decade that we pass on a torch? And I'd say no, even though we do see Mbappe win the Champions League before Ronaldo. Mbappe, Paris win Champions League this year. I mean, and these two will face off again. Is this the new Messi-Ronaldo rivalry is what they're going to ask. Because if you remember, Borussia Dortmund and faced off against PSG in last year's Champions League. It was the Champions League round of 16. That was when Tuchel was a former Dortmund manager. When he went from Dortmund to PSG, Tuchel beat them. So I believe that this matchup is going to happen again. That is Borussia Dortmund. Are they how far off in the Champions League are they if they face off against PSG, for example, that they're losing to the very best of the best, and how can Borussia Dortmund do against anybody else? And do Borussia Dortmund feel like they can challenge for the Champions League with Haaland? Because this is a big club. Don't want them to be a selling club. What if he does win the Champions League with Borussia Dortmund someday and Dortmund win a second Champions League? What if Bro Haaland and Borussia Dortmund face off against Juventus next year, for example? I think Juventus will be up against Bro Haaland and Borussia Dortmund is a strong possibility for next year. But when Ronaldo and Messi are at the Champions League this year, people are wondering, are they going to be done? And the answer is no. It's not going to be that way. And that's why I believe Man City are going to lose. Man City are up against Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund will defeat Manchester City. Bro Haaland will beat Bro Haaland is going to be the reason why Man City, no, they cannot beat the best of the best until they bring in Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi to counter Bro Haaland is what they need to do. When they're up against a Ronaldo and a Bro Haaland, when you're Man City, you need Messi to come your way. And for Manchester United, down in the abyss, Ronaldo helps him come back. And that's why the Messi-Ronaldo rivalry is only going to get renewed. But we will see the stretches of brilliance from Bro Haaland and the Paris Saint-Germain and Mbappe. I did have Mbappe win the Champions League before the World Cup, and I believe Mbappe is going to be winning the Champions League. Summer 2022 is right before the World Cup, and you just flip Juventus and PSG around. PSG win the Champions League this year. Like nobody will stop Kylian Mbappe along the way, and Mbappe, after the hat trick, already is going to get running for his money against Erling Bro Haaland, that goal scoring machine. Mbappe will get the best out of all of them. If not Messi, if not Ronaldo, if not Lewandowski by a minute, you're kidding Mbappe. That is who you have to beat. You have to beat Bro Haaland. This is who you have to beat. Because, our PSG up in this round. I mean, this is not even semifinals yet because, Barcelona were an easy club. Juventus beat Barcelona 3-0. Like, Barcelona were just the worst of the worst this year in addition to Atletico Madrid because at least Juve and Porto was the best draw in the league. That produced the best entertainment. It was a tie all throughout. I mean, people get to see Ronaldo cry, his, heartbroken. It's like Ronaldo's just going to be a stronger man. He's going to come out there and avenge all the haters. My mouse is paused, but really, this is going to be an interesting Champions League draw, but Liverpool are going to beat him, man. Liverpool, the league is over. So for what Liverpool and Chelsea are going to fight for is Chelsea going to take the place of Liverpool in the league and in the English Premier League, or is it going to be Liverpool saying that, hey, we can come back from injury, we can come win the league with Virgil van Dijk back. We totally can do all of that stuff once we get everybody back from injury and reloaded with the transfer window, and if you get some more Champions League round money to be able to spend and refine your roster, then that's what Liverpool have to do. And that's basically what they have to do, as far as I can tell. They know the two teams know each other very well, and I think Liverpool had some killer chances against Chelsea, but they just happened to lose 1-0 to Chelsea. So Liverpool, I believe, can get the job done with a little bit of heart, with a little bit of grit, and Chelsea is still a relatively young team out there. And I think Dortmund experienced well enough to uh, not be able to be scared of Manchester City because Man City lost to who? To Lyon, to Monaco. It's because Manchester City, um, Manchester City, losing to Mbappe. Can you imagine if they lose to Bro Haaland? If you lose to Mbappe and you lose to Van Halen, you need Lionel Messi. You need Lionel Messi at all costs because you lose to two of the best talents against two of the best talents because they already did it to get Mbappe and his Monaco